Hello dear student of class 9. Welcome to DAV Moyle Public School online e-learning session of social science. And I am your social science teacher Mr. Manish sir. And today we are going to learn about what is democracy and the features of democracy and its feature. Here dear student, the Mahatma Gandhi said that the spirit of democracy cannot be established in the midst of terrorism, whether the governmental or popular. And so we are going to learn about the democracy of the people, by the people, and for the people. Here, the democracy meaning. The word democracy has been derived from the Greek word demokratia. Demos means people and kratia means rules. So, it is people's rule in the country. The simple definitions of the democracy given by Abraham Lincoln, the greatest president of USA, defined democracy as government of the people, by the people and for the people. So, simple definitions of the democracy is the government of the people, by the people and for the people is called as democracy. So dear student, now democracy, people also have the power to remove the representatives if they are not functioning his or her duty properly. It happens only in democracy, not in dictatorship and not in monarchy. So dear student, here are some features of the democracy. Now we are moving on the features of the democracy. The rulers elected by the people, major decision taken by the elected leaders, free and fair election in regular intervals, one person, one vote, one value, and rule of law and respect of right. These are the features of democracy. So, first feature is major decision by elected leaders. Dear student, in Pakistan, General Pervez Musharraf led a military coup in October 1999 and declared himself the chief executive of the country. Okay? Later, he changed his designation to president and in 2002 held the referendum in the country that granted him a 5 years extension. In August 2002, he issued the legal framework order and consolidate his authority. He was final authority to take any major decision in Pakistan. They formally have an elected parliament and government, but the real power is with those who are not elected, President Musharraf. In democracy, the final decision-making power must rest with those elected by the people. Remember, in our country, if we are going to think about our country, the final decision-making power must rest with those elected people by the people in democracy. So that is why India is different country than Pakistan. Okay, I hope you understand this feature. Here the free and fair electoral competition. In China, the elections are held every 5 years for electing the country parliament called Quanguo Renmin Daibio Dahui National People's Congress. See, the parliament of China called Quanguo Renmin Daibio Dahui National People's Congress. Before contesting election, a candidate needs to the approval of Chinese Communist Party in China. Only those who are member of the Chinese Communist Party or 8 smaller parties. The government is always formed by the Communist Party in China. There is no free choice available to voters. Oh, it is all about China. Now about Mexico. This is, you are seeing the picture of the party, People's Revolutionary Party in Mexico. Okay, from the independence from its independence in 1930, means Mexico got independent in 1930, till 2000, every election was won by a party called PRI, Institutional Revolutionary Party in Mexico. Okay. This PRI was known to use many dirty tricks to win election, and there was no way the ruling party could be defeated even if people were against it. So it is all about Mexico and China. So what about India? So in India, a democracy must be based on free and fair election, where those currently in power have fair chance of losing in our country. We know India is the multi-party system. India has a multi-party system. So in India, there is free and fair electoral competition. So this is the second feature of our democracy. See, the free and fair election competition, vote without any fear and threat. It's happened in India. A fair election is one which those persons who are currently in power have a fair chance of losing. Understand, dear student? So, next is one person, one vote and one value. There are many instances of denial of equal right to vote. In Saudi Arabia, women do not have right to vote till 2018. Estonia has made its citizenship rules in such a way that people belonging to the Russian minority and find it difficult to get right to vote. In Fiji, electoral system is such that the vote of indigenous Fiji has more value than that of Indian Fijian. So it's not happen in India. It's not happen country like India. So one person, one vote, one value means all the adults have a right to vote without any discrimination based on sex, color, race, and caste and class. Each person can cast one vote. All votes are counted. The person who gets the maximum number of votes get elected. In democracy, each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value in democracy. So, it's only in India. So, a true democracy grants its citizens rights to vote, universal adult franchise. Last feature is rule of law and respect for right. Dear student, this is the picture of Robert Mugabe, President of Zimbabwe. So, Zimbabwe attained the independence in 1980, and since then the country has faced several elections and has been ruled by ZANU-PF is the party under Robert Mugabe. President Mugabe is popular but also uses unfair practices in election. Television and radio were controlled by the government and give only the ruling party's version. There was a law that limits the right to criticize the president. Popular government and popular leaders can be undemocratic. Journalists of independent newspaper were harassed by the government who went against it. President Mugabe was forced out of the office in 2017. So dear student, it is all about Zimbabwe. In Zimbabwe, there is not a rule of law and not a respect of right. Why there is not a respect of right? There was not a respect of right because television and radio were controlled by the government. Give only ruling party's version. So that is why there is not a rule of law and right respect of rights. Here, dear student, in democracy, what happened? There should be sufficient room. There should be sufficient room for normal political activity, including the political oppositions in the period before and after election. In democracy, this requires that the state should respect some basic rights of the citizen. And in democracy, they should be free to think, to have opinion, to express this in public, to form association, to protest and take other political action. So it is only in a democracy. Okay, dear student, I hope you understand today's topic. A democratic government rules within the limits set by the constitution, law, and citizens' right. So these are the feature of democracy. I hope you understand, dear students. So here some assignment question on today's topic. What are the definitions of democracy? You write any two definitions. And next question is the feature of democracy. You should write these questions in your notebook with its answer properly. So dear student, I hope you understand today's topic. So thank you for watching today's video and thank you for making me a part of your day. Have a nice day ahead.